Scott Stapp is a Grammy Award-winning artist. What I don't have to tell you who Scott Stapp is. He's a former lead singer of Creed. Maybe still lead singer. I don't know. Hey, Scott, how you doing?
Hey, doing good, man. Thanks for having me.
You're going on tour. How are things? Let me just ask, in general, how are things? Things good?
Yeah, man. Things are real good right now.
Right.
We've come a long way in the last year.
You say we, are you talking about you personally have come a long way?
Me and my wife and my family. Yeah.
We were observing everything that was going on and the phone calls with. I think it's a great thing and an amazing thing that you and your wife worked it out after all that turmoil that was going on in your life and I guess in your relationship.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, but I think, finally finding out, what was causing a lot of the problems and how to overcome that has really been good for us and really healing. When you're realizing that someone is sick, it kind of opens your eyes on what you're dealing with, and you take it less personal.
All right, so I know there was some mental issue. Was it, what was the nature of it for you, Scott?
Well, for me, I've been battling depression since 1998 and really was uneducated about it and what was going on, but we found out that what I have been dealing with is bipolar disorder and manic depression.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's a disease, and we finally know now how to treat it and how to move forward.
What are you doing? Medication?
Medication, therapy, lifestyle, diet.
It seems like 98 was right after you guys were hitting it huge, or right at the time you guys were hitting it huge. What does it mean that you started having depression as the best things in the world were happening to you?
I just think it goes to show that this is, a physiological and a biological disease that has nothing to do with what's going on in your life at the time. I was in my early 20s, which is, I've learned, is a pretty typical onset for manic depression and bipolar disorder. And I just kind of followed the statistics on that. And so, you would think that at the time, all my dreams are coming true. I've had, 4 straight #1 singles. My first record is selling millions of copies. And, I'm having a blast with my best friends in the world. There's no reason to be depressed.
Right. It must have been very, very confusing to be that depressed, as you say. I mean, that's the dream. That's what that's the golden ring everybody's after.
Yeah. Yeah. And, looking back on my music, I realized that I was probably battling this a long time before that. Look at the title of the first song and the title of the album, My Own Prison.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of someone who's dealing and battling with something that he doesn't know what's up. I was just better able to control it at that time.
I just want to recall a couple of the phone calls. You were not yourself when that was going on. Looking back, do you say, "Listen, my wife was 100% right about everything," or do you not say that?
Absolutely.
She was in the right 100%. She did steal your truck, for instance.
No, she was trying to protect me.
Right.
I was in a state where the chemicals in my brain were out of whack, causing me to have a tremendous amount of delusions. I was not stable, and she was doing everything she could do to try to protect me.
This is played out. Some people watch couples therapy. I have not seen it, but I've seen some clips of it on the Soup. So you guys were on couples therapy this past season. So it's kind of like everybody that watched that show kind of knows a lot of the inside details that were going on with you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we really took it as an opportunity not only to grow as a couple and to work through what happened a year ago, but also we realized that there's a lot of other people that are suffering out lot of families that are dealing with these types of situations, and we thought that possibly this would be a way for us to share our story and share, what we've done to kind of get a handle on this and learn to and begin to overcome it.
All right, part of the tour is you are gonna come through Texas. You're gonna be at Dallas, and if you want to find out all the concert dates, you can go to scottstapp.com. How much did substance abuse play in this? Was it like kind of a bad combination of bipolar and substances?
Yeah, I was taking a medication that I've later learned triggers bipolar mania, which is what I was in at the time, and so it definitely had to do with substances as well as untreated bipolar disorder.
How are you with Tremonti and Scott and the other guys in Creed?
We've been talking a lot lately, and we're on good terms, and we're all working on different things right now, and we'll see what happens in the future.
Yeah, you stay in touch though, and they're supportive, and there were probably some wounded feelings through all this, I would imagine.
Oh, I think they were really concerned, and they reached out to me during that time, trying to help. And so it's crazy how, in the midst of a crisis, things can turn around and bring people together.
I interviewed you one time backstage, and the whole interview, it got down to I was telling you that I believed you were a Creed. This was in the Creed days. I said, you're a Christian band, and the record label won't let you say you're a Christian band. And you said, no, it's not like that. It's just, I had a religious upbringing. I said, no. I think you're a Christian band, and they told you on the Christian stuff, but that the imagery was so great that anybody could tell. Is that you still agree with what you said at the time, which was...
This is true. I told you the truth back then.
Not a Christian band.
No, we weren't a Christian band. I just happened to be a Christian myself and someone who was kind of going through a spiritual journey publicly through my songs, and shared a lot of that imagery and content as I was in a process of discovery myself and kind of finding my own identity. And so, I told you the truth then, and I'll tell you now.
Yeah. Well, I'm still not buying it. No, I'm just kidding. Stop. Hey, wait a second. Now, how do I do... Brandon, pick up that line. We have, honest to God, this guy was, probably still is, Creed's biggest fan.
Who?
Awesome.
Rich Beam.
What?
The former former PGA Tour champion. Hey, Beamer.
Yes.
Hey, you're on with Scott Stapp. Go ahead.
I actually thought you were so full of crap when I texted you earlier, said you want to talk to Stapp. I'm like, hell yeah, I want to talk to my buddy.
Yeah, Beam used to call in and he'd request Creed all the time, and we'd kind of have to pay it because he just won the PGA Tour championship, and say no to a PGA winner.
Dude, it's good to hear Rich's voice, man.
Yeah.
We go way back.
Scott? Yeah, we do go way back. In fact, it's funny, Buzz, yes, I am still Creed's #1 fan, and they sent me two things of 5 times platinum and 10 times platinum from their not the third album.
Oh, wow.
And I got to say that I still have those in my house. They're hung up very proudly, and I tell you, Scott, it's been awesome hearing your voice over the radio, and I got to say that I still talk to Flip, not so much Tremonti, but I talk to Flip probably once a month, and I sure as whatever hope you guys get back together, because you guys were the best rock band in the world.
Oh, thanks, brother. Hey, I'm still using those golf tips you taught me.
Well, good. You should. I mean, I'm a great teacher. I'm kind of like Donald
you
Trump.
are.
I'm like the Donald Trump of teaching. I'm fantastic. I'm wonderful. I'm the best. I'm great.
The improvement in your game will be huge.
You're huge.
Here's what we're
You're
gonna do.
huge.
Here, Beamer. Here's what we're gonna do. You and I, we're gonna find out when Scott Stapp is playing in Dallas. Are you still in Houston, bud?
I'm still in Austin. Yeah.
No, Austin. I'm sorry, I meant Austin.
That's okay.
We're gonna
That's
find
okay.
out. We're gonna go up there. We're gonna meet up. You're gonna get us onto Colonial. We're gonna play Colonial. Then we're gonna go over and see Scott Stapp perform. How's that?
I am all in on that action.
And Stapp wants in on playing Colonial. Okay.
Yeah, I do, man.
My friend, wherever you want to play golf in Dallas, Fort Worth, around the country, you call me. You let me know.
Could you honestly? Could you honestly set up golf at any club in America? Do you think you could pull that, like at Augusta?
I can't do like the Augusta's, Cypress Point.
Oh, that was my second one, Cypress Point. I want to go there.
Yeah, I'm actually heading there today. Sorry to say.
You're going to Cypress Point?
Yeah, I'm actually at El Paso Airport right now, heading that direction.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, absolutely. But I can't get on to some of them, but I can get on to most of them through friends of friends, if nothing else.
All right, I can get you onto that Lanny Watkins course in Houston, that Tour 18. That's the kind of pool I have. You just have to pay.
Oh, well, obviously, because it's the Buzz Adams show. It's
right.
not, I think it's the Buzz Adams show.
All right, Beamer.
You're massive.
All right, Beamer. So we're going to lock it in. We're going to go up there. We're going to play golf. We're going to go see Scott Stapp.
I love it.
It's a deal. All right, thanks, Beamer.
You got it, guys.
All right, we'll see you. Hey, Scott, look at that. We're going to come see you.
Awesome, man.
Clear out your schedule because we're going to go out and play golf at a really nice course that I normally would not get into. Oh, crap. Pack a collared shirt. That's one thing you got to do. Pack a collared shirt. Okay.
Done deal.
Scott Stapp on tour. Go out and see him. You got something, Stephanie? You want to talk to Scott Stapp real quick?
I want to ask one thing, and feel free to say no because I'm putting you on the spot. But I just love. We were talking earlier about your voice, and it has this really unique effect to it. Would you mind just singing the "With Arms Wide Open"
Please.
line? It would make our day.
Oh, man, you put me on the spot so early.
I know.
You know what? It's the only thing she asked for the whole interview.
Right.
With arms wide open. There you go.
Yeah, that was the
Just made my day. Thank
All
you.
right, Scott Stapp is back.
You should hear my teenagers make fun of me and do that.
Your teenagers do a Scott Stapp
no.
voice?
Yeah, my 17-year-old comes in and he's like, "Hey, oh, yeah."
Is it like this? Hey, Dad, what's for
Yeah.
breakfast?
Oh, yeah,
I
and he's got
want some Pop-Tarts.
and he's got his arms wide open.
Wide open.
It's
Sweet.
pretty funny.
All right, we'll see you soon, Scott.
Hey, man, take care, guys.
Yeah.
Nice talking.
Take care. There you go. Scott Stapp.